Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Kayy here. Welcome to another episode of Channel Kayy. Thank you for listening today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I am finally bringing you guys my manifestation Q&A. So thank you. Shout out to you guys for asking Instagram questions. I'm going to be sipping a little, girl, it ain't nothing but some green juice. Oh my gosh, this is so good, you guys. This is apple juice, lemon, ginger, celery, and kale. So good. Anyways, without further ado, I say let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. These questions are in no particular order. We're just going to go for it. All right. So, why does the universe take time to answer our manifestations? Okay. So, we got a couple things to unpack here. So, lag time. So there's always going to be a little bit of lag time when it comes to manifesting anything. And lag time is basically like a little bit of a time delay before you get what you want. It just depends on your mindset, your belief system, and what's going on in your mind. For me, like, I always affirm that, like, I get whatever I want. Things are always working out for me fast and easily. I manifest fast and easily. Things always just like go my way. When I know that I want something, or when I get a new idea, or when I have, a new desire, like a new download, a new thing that I want, or a new type of person that I want to be, a new business that I want to start, a new person, a new SP, I literally just shift into the version of myself who already has it. Even if it's not in my 3D yet, I have mastered the art of literally just embodying the woman who has the healthy, committed, positive relationship, the woman who has the successful business and the money that's flowing easily and effortlessly into her reality. So I just shift into the God state, the goddess state, whatever you guys want to call it. And I just decide that, oh, this is like who I am right now, even if I don't see it in my 3D. And I know and trust that it's going to come as a byproduct of me embodying this new version of myself. And then I also teach myself patience, because like in the past, I've delayed my manifestation so much by doing a lot of checking the 3D, or like trying to figure out like how it's going to come, or try to like control the 3D. You can like catch yourself trying to control the outcome by doing the most subtle things, like the most subtle things. And I mean, it's just different for everybody. Like, but you'll know when you study yourself, and when you become a little bit more self-aware, and when you focus on what it is that you're doing, you can tell when you're forcing it, or when you're trying to make it happen, trying to manifest, and checking the 3D, keeping score. Like, you got to just like teach yourself how to relax. You got to relax and focus on shifting. Literally, like, how would you feel if you already had what you wanted? If you guys haven't already, check out my video, things to remember when manifesting, because I actually am like reminding you guys of this, and I'm looping it over and over so that you guys can program that into your mind. Like, if you already had what you wanted, you would be relaxed. You would be not anxious. You wouldn't be looking for it. You would be calm. You would be grateful, and you would just be like relieved. So I actively practice the art of gratitude, the art of feeling relaxed, the art of patience, and the art of being, just like being the best version of myself, like being a positive version of myself, being just a very mature version of myself. Like, I will continuously get the things that I want as a byproduct of just being a better version of myself. And I can't lie to myself. I know when I be fucking up and like not really being the best version of me. Like, let's be honest, we all know this. So it's not really like hard to tell when you can do better. So that's what Neville talks about when Neville says living in the end. Like, go to the end of the manifestation. Like, when in doubt, just go to the end. And when I say the end, it means like, like your happy ending. What is your happy ending? What is it that you want? Do you want a successful, healthy, committed relationship? Do you want the money in the bank? Do you want that new car? Do you want that new home, right? Do you want a child, the career, a family? Like, what is it? So like, if you feel as though that the universe is taking time to answer your manifestations, that's because you're not living in the end, and you're not embodying the version of yourself who has it already. Like, if you know your true power, you understand that you don't have to see it to be it. You can be it without seeing it, and receiving it is a byproduct of being it. Claim it. It's yours. It's done. It's mine. It's done. I'm just going to keep going about my life, doing things that align with the version of myself who already has the thing in the 3D, and I'm just going to keep it pushing. Also, if I were you, I wouldn't affirm that the universe takes its time to answer your manifestations. Like, I would change my mindset and I would just affirm, like, I always manifest things fast and easily. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't even believe how fast things just flow into my reality. I literally forgot that, like, I asked for this and here it is. What the hell? It came right on time. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited. And I'm just going to keep manifesting even more things because now I'm so confident. I know my power. I understand that my thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions create. And when I'm patient, focused, and obedient, that is how I receive things faster. And that is how I sustain things. We manifest what we think, assume, and believe to be true. So if you believe that the universe is taking its time to answer your manifestations, the universe is just going to reflect back to you that belief system that you have, because you have to remember the 3D is only a reflection of what's going on in your mind. So if in your mind you are constantly focusing on, damn, the universe is taking so long to answer my manifestations. Damn, where's my manifestation? Damn, where is it? Why don't I have this yet? Why don't I have this yet? That is a lack-based mindset. If that's your thought process, then the 3D is going to reflect that exact thought process back to you. Basically, you're just going to keep receiving lack. So you're going to continue to be without. So you have to change the story. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your belief system. And you have to decide that, like, oh my goodness, the universe answers my manifestations fast as fuck. So you really just have to focus on your self-concept and really pay attention to your thoughts. Again, your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions are creating your reality. How to get rid of all limiting beliefs for good? They creep in so easily again. I personally just feel that, I feel like the human brain is designed to sometimes have doubts, sometimes be uncomfortable, especially because we came here to evolve and expand and grow and ascend. And as we do that, we're going to be a little triggered, right? We're going to be feeling that unfamiliarity when we ask for something that we've never had before. So I feel like limiting beliefs are just inevitable. And I just feel like we don't have to allow limiting beliefs to control us emotionally. They don't have to dictate how we live our life. So when you start to create a new story about yourself, the ego literally is going to be like, girl, wait, like, what is this? Like, didn't we used to be insecure? I thought we didn't really know ourselves. Like, I thought we were just going to play it cool, play it small. Like, what do you mean you want to ask for more? Like, all of a sudden you have all this confidence now? This is a different way of thinking. Like, we're so used to things not working out for you. And now you suddenly think things can work out for you. Like, why don't we just, stay in the comfort zone? Let's just play it cool. You have to just continue to reprogram your mindset and punch your ego in the face because the ego is not used to this new expanded mindset, this new chapter. So it's your job to stay on top of your reprogramming. And it's your job to remind yourself, fuck that. I'm worthy and deserving of expanding, leveling up, and asking for more. I am the operant power. My thoughts are creating my reality. No one has free will. And you just have to get used to disciplining your mind and strengthening your mind. This is the work. You have to be conscious and aware that the mind will have those doubtful moments, but it doesn't have to influence you, or it doesn't have to take power over you. I literally have to just grab my mind and be like, no, bitch, we're not going to think that negative way of thinking, because that old shit was causing me to manifest in bullshit, manifest in a block, manifest in things that would never lead me to my desire. The old way of thinking did not lead me to my desire. Any doubts did not lead me to my desire. Any insecurities never led me to my desire. If I literally need to interrupt my mind, I will speak out loud. I don't give a fuck. I will literally be like, all right, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for bringing that to my awareness. We're going to go somewhere else. We're going to raise the vibe. We're going to think a little bit more positively. We are going to just skip that bullshit. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker.
You gotta be quicker than that.
You can make it a joke. You can make it fun. But I literally am just, I'm already knowing that it's my ego. So I don't even got to deal with that. How to step out of victim mentality. First things first, by deciding that you're not a victim. How can you be a victim if you're the creator? So you have to shift your mindset into the wish fulfilled. You are the God of your reality. And sometimes when we are in a victim mindset, it's because we're disconnected from the fact that you are the God of your reality. So once you claim that, oh my goodness, I'm actually a creator, I'm not a victim, and I don't have to feel like this, and I don't have to live like this. Like once you claim that and accept that, like you automatically are not a victim anymore. So if you feel like a victim, it's just because you're not connected to your power. You're not connected to yourself. Maybe you are chilling and you're on autopilot. Maybe you, I don't know, just like are in a like low vibration. And that is why I constantly reiterate like affirmation, speaking positive energy over your life, over your reality, over your mindset, so that you don't allow yourself to slump and get down to a low vibration and forget that you're the creator of everything in your reality based on your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. So if you're thinking some negative shit, then you're going to feel negative and there's going to be negative energy around you. Last night I was laying in bed and I was in victim for a little bit. Like okay, so I had a little bit to drink yesterday. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I had like a glass of wine and damn, that wine was strong as fuck. And I had like laid down, took a little nap, girl. And I started getting in my feelings and I started like getting teary eyed a little bit. And I was just like, girl, I started thinking about my SP and I was just like, does he feel this way, same way about me? Like, girl, I was just like questioning life and it was dark outside and I was looking out the window. I was looking at the gym and I was like, I need to be in the gym. Like, I was just like very low. I was very low, very low, very low. But then I like straightened my little self up and I was like, bitch, I am loved. I am chosen. I am valued. I am confident. I'm that bitch. I'm amazing. I am the greatest. I am the best. Yes, yes. Like I literally just got myself up. Like I literally just claimed a different version of myself. I don't know how else to explain it, but I just decided that like I don't have to feel this way. Girl, I got up, came to the kitchen. I made myself a meal. I drank some water and I looked around my apartment and I was like, bitch, I have food in the refrigerator. I have tools to run a business. I have a blanket to help keep me warm. I have a roof over my head. I have hot water. I can jump in the shower. I can go to the gym. I'm sitting here looking at the gym like I need to be in the gym. Get your ass up and go to the gym. I may be sounding harsh or whatever, but like I have to give myself tough love sometimes. Like I'm not going to lay in the bed. And guess what? As soon as I told myself to get up, like as soon as I started raising my vibration and check my phone, my SP texts me like 3 times. Is trying to see me like in a few days, like trying to take me out on a date. So I was like, I just made that shit up. We as humans go through our emotions, right? And it's okay to feel, but you just have to remember that the emotions don't have to control you. Like you can speak life into yourself. You can remember who you are. You can tap into a state of gratitude. You can look around and recognize that like I'm the creator. I don't have to think this way. I don't have to feel this way. And I don't have to, girl, I don't have to drink wine like randomly as fuck. Like that really got me in my feelings. Like I'm not even gonna lie. But I don't know. The best thing that I can tell you to do is remind yourself that you're actually not a victim and don't lie to yourself. Like I always say this, you guys, like don't lie to yourself. You're not a victim. You're a creator. You're powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. Shift into the wish fulfilled. Shift into a version of yourself who actually does have what she wants. Shift into a version of yourself who is practicing gratitude and is recognizing, her worth and value and like her blessings. So sorry, I was trying to hurry up and make the point so that I could get to what the fuck the new download I have. And you know, when we are in that low vibration, when we are feeling like victims, we're not only are we not connected to our power, but we're not connected to our blessings. Like our perspective is so like deep in some other shit that we're not even conscious of what's around us. The good that is around us. We're not even focused on what we have. We're not even focused on who we are. We're not like in our power, right? Like when you're in your power, you're connected to that powerful high vibrational energy from the Most High. You're connected to source. So you're able to count your blessings. You're able to see things differently. You're able to just like see the good in everything. You're able to feel positive. And so when you're not tapped in, like when you're low, like you be forgetting about all that shit. So that's why I had to get up out of bed. And like my room is very cozy and vibey and I definitely need to put some lights in there or something. But I was like very like in my feelings. I was very emotional. And then by the time my SP actually texted me, I had already like moved past him. I definitely hit him back and I do care about him very much. But like I don't know. I just started telling myself all these lies that like I'm not loved. I haven't heard from him. Am I on the right path in life? Like it was just like all, you know, the negative shit. And I was like, actually, bitch, fuck all this. Like I'm that bitch. Like stop playing. And like I made it a joke. And I literally started speaking out loud and I was like, girl, you know you that bitch. Stop playing. Like, you know, you have to remember that like you are not a victim and you have to remind yourself actively like I'm the operant power. My thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions are creating my reality. So if your thoughts in your mind are like, oh, fuck, like, I'm so unloved. Like, I'm so unworthy. Like, people probably don't even really give a fuck about me. Like, oh my gosh. Girl, that is such a draining energy. It's all lies. And it's going to create that lack-based vibe in your reality. So you have to, like, be careful. You have to be careful because you actually do have control. And you actually don't have to feel that way. Because what if instead of that, you were like, oh shit, like it feels so good to be loved. Like it feels so good to have support in my life. I'm so grateful that all the bills are paid. Like it feels so amazing that I have so much love surrounding me. Like I'm so grateful for all of the things that I have. I'm so grateful for having a home. And guys, I know I say gratitude a lot. And I don't know, like people be laughing at me sometimes. People be like, okay, like what the fuck? Like, but there were times in my life and like, I know I clean up nice, baby. Like I know, period. But there were times in my life where I had nothing. I used to not have plumbing. There was a time in my life where I didn't have hot water. I've had some times when I didn't have any food. And I didn't know when my next meal was coming. And I just was grateful that I ate like a few hours before to hold me over. There's been times when I've been cold as fuck. No heat, bitch. like no heat. When I tell you guys I practice gratitude, like it's not a joke. And people be out here laughing at me. But it's just like the circumstances that I've been through. I've had less. And I don't know, like I don't be tripping about like shit because I have so much. And tomorrow and shit is not even promised. So oh shit. Somebody on my fucking floor just slammed their door. That felt like thunder. It's like, tomorrow's not promised. Boom. What the fuck? Like, we're like what the fuck? Anyway. If like, God forbid or whatever, but like, if this happened to be like my last day and shit, like, it's like, I'm grateful for the now. Like, I'm grateful for what I have. And I'm quite abundant over here. But yeah, that's how I pull myself out of a victim mindset, baby. I just like go backwards. Not backwards, but I think I'm like, yeah, bitch, remember when you didn't have no motherfucking toilet, bitch? So shut your ass up. I remind myself who I am. That I am worthy and deserving of love, happiness, excitement, friends, money, like the fun family vacations, luxury, all the things, okay? Because we came here to experience the absolute best. So if you're channeling a low vibe, the universe is flowing that low energy through you and it's showing up in your life. So flip it and remember that you deserve the fucking best and you can give yourself the fucking best, period. So I have trouble finding the inner self-confidence and self-love. Can you help? Absolutely. So yeah. Okay. So loving yourself will make you feel more confident. And when you feel confidence, it truly is a reflection of love for self. So for me, you know how I said, like, y'all know my story. I used to be a people pleaser and I used to seek my validation and confidence from external things like, you know, like sports, grades, you know, people telling me I'm beautiful and things like that. And it wasn't that I was doing this intentionally. I just would know that these things made me feel good. You know, helping others, right? Being there for other people and you know, when I started living alone, like that's when I started to realize that, like, I was like, damn, like, why don't I feel like good? Like, why do I feel lost? Like, why don't I feel connected to myself? Like, I just knew that like I had to figure out a way to tap into my confidence. Like, I had to figure out a way to have unconditional love for myself. And that really didn't start to come through. Like, my confidence didn't really start to come through until I started my spiritual journey and until I started focusing on my inner work, right? And really just developing a strong self-concept for myself. So I became a lot more confident when I started to actively seek out the things that make me feel happy, that make me feel good, like from the inside, like things that actually bring me a positive energy. And like, to be honest, like it has a lot to do with self-care. Like, it's no shade. Like, it's literally like when I take care of my body from head to toe, like I'm talking like grooming myself, you know, like obviously like cleaning my body, but like, you know, really like setting the intention to focus on skincare, dental care, my nails, like pedicures, manicures, like my body care. I don't really mean in the sense of like, ooh, like oils, body lotions or whatever. Like, I just mean like really developing a relationship with my body, from head to toe, right? So just staying on point with like my body care and my skincare and cleaning myself. Cause like I said, like I've had some tough times, and there were times where like I would have to take a cold shower, and it's like, girl, I don't even have time to really like get the full, like really get a deep clean. Like there would be times where I wasn't even conscious of like doing, like a body exfoliation or like pedicures. I used to be like, I'm good. Like, you know, so when I started really setting the intention to develop a better relationship with like my body care, that really boosted my confidence because it taught me how to love myself, like love my body. And then that also like ties into me going to the gym. Something about me like being like physical and like moving my body, like staying in motion helps the mind, like at least for me, because like when I activate like my body, like I don't know, like it just does something for me. Like there's some sort of scientific correlation, y'all. I ain't the scientist, but working out, moving my body, dancing, yoga, stretching really makes me feel good. And also like when I stay active, I see like a positive result in my physical appearance, but like I'm not really here to promote, you know, like having like an amazing body. I'm really just saying like when you use your body, when you show love to your body, it's like an act of gratitude, right? Like God gave us beautiful bodies, and every day that I wake up, I'm so fucking grateful that like my legs are holding me up right now. Like my back is allowing me to sit up straight right now. Like I'm speaking with my mouth, like my fingers are moving because my mind is telling my fingers to move right now. Like I think that's dope as fuck. And I'm a very deep thinker, and I'm a weird thinker, I guess. And I think about things like that. So I'm like, bitch, I might as well like go to the gym and like make myself stronger and like give thanks to my body for taking care of me. I could cry right now because that's how deep I look at it. So yeah, when I go to the gym, I go 3 to 4 times a week. This is my off day. So I go for weights, and then one day I'll do cardio where I'm like just the treadmill. But weights, baby, that's my shit. That's my shit. It's something about pushing against resistance. It's a soothing feeling to exercise my muscles, if you will. So I try to do that 3 to 4 times a week. Baby, them results be coming in, especially when I feed myself. I intentionally feed myself 3 times a day, sometimes 4. And just that alone has changed my whole life. I have more energy. I appear like physically stronger and healthier. And yeah, and I also go for walks every day. That definitely helps my mind so much. Like this morning I went for my walk, and I went a different route. Like I did not know they had a soccer field over there, child. They had so many kids and families, and like they had a whole, like it was dope. Everybody was waving at me and stuff. Cause I had my like active wear on. So they thought I'm like, hey, yeah, you know, I might hop on the field. No, I'm just kidding. But everybody was nice to me and stuff. And like, I just had the best thoughts when I was walking, like all positive. I started getting ideas, but I was like, what if I was a mom and like I took my kids to their soccer games, or like, what if I went to my friends' kids' soccer games and stuff? Cause some of my friends have kids, and like, I don't know why I was just thinking about like family and like whatever, just from going on this walk. And then that spun into like, well, what type of woman would I be if I were able to do these things? And like, I would be a confident woman who is disciplined and would be, you know, having something going on for her life. I just got like all these positive thoughts, and the sun was out and I had my beats on and I was playing Migos, and like I was vibing. Migos are my favorite artists, always have been, always will be. And I have a whole playlist of just Migos, my favorite Migos songs. So yeah, it was a little bit of that. And then I played my affirmations and I was just feeling so good. The mind is powerful. The mind is powerful. And like, solitude is powerful. When you have some very quiet moments with yourself, you realize that, oh my goodness, like you just hold yourself accountable for everything that you've manifested, and you remind yourself that if you really want to make a change in your life, and if you really want to manifest your desires, and if you really want to achieve your goals, then the person who's going to make it happen is you. So you have to get to a place where you make the decision, the conscious decision, that you are going to discipline your mind and do the necessary work to be the person that you want to be. And so when I came to that conclusion, I was like, fuck, well, being on social media all day is not going to help me get to where I'm trying to go. I mean, even with me being a creator, like I do need to limit my time online because it is a distraction. Like, have you ever sat and thought that like how powerful it is to literally have an item in your hand and you're just, your focus is on it the whole day? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy to me. So I decided to take my power back and create my own reality and take power of my own mind so that I can control my life. Like, essentially, like, cause your mind creates everything. So I just decided to, you know, take my power back from devices, TVs, like phones and stuff like that. Like, even I'll turn my music off, you know, and really just get quiet and focus on putting positive energy into my mind. Like, so I read spiritual books, babe. Like, I don't feel like getting up, but I'll show you guys in a sec. But like my Neville Goddard book, I'll put it on the screen or something. It's like the Neville collection, all 10 of Neville's books. Very empowering, very empowering. Neville Goddard is a philosopher who studied the law of attraction, and his messaging is reminding you that you are the creator of your reality. But yeah, like I'm just very protective of my mind. I'm very protective of my mind, and I'm very aware of it. And I just decided that like nobody is going to help me work through my triggers except for me, because nobody knows what is triggering me. Like, nobody's thinking for me. Like, I'm the one thinking. I'm the one creating the experience that I'm having based on what's happening in my mind. So I have to develop a relationship with my mind, cleanse it, get all the craziness out of it, like get all the toxic shit out of it, and really just create a positive world in there so that I can be positive and confident. Like, if you live a life where you're constantly insecure, like that shit is like, no, bitch, like, no. So like, I was just like, I'm about to like take control of my mind for real. So like, I live a very like relaxed lifestyle. Sometimes some people would argue that like the way I live my life might be kind of boring. Like, I don't know. I'm a very chill type of person. I read, I write, I think a lot. I intentionally think. So like, I basically am like thinking about stuff that I want to happen in my 3D. I'll intentionally think of like being at a restaurant with my friends, or like pulling up to the bank, like making deposits or withdrawals, or I'll literally visualize myself like paying bills or I will, visualize myself on the beach or whatever. Like I just like be in my head, like imagining, or I will be writing, like I'll cook a nice meal for myself. I will visualize, like I watch the luxury TV, like it's always on both of my TVs. That way, if like my attention goes up to the TV, just like by accident or whatever, like I'm seeing a beach, or I'm seeing like Spain or like Barcelona, like Miami, like, just like very luxurious, like scenery. So I don't know, like I know who I am. I know that I'm the operant power of my reality, and I'm creating everything with my thoughts. So I just like tap into my mind, and I'm like, bitch, I want to like consciously create shit. You know what I'm saying? Spirit. Like I take care of my spirit as well. I stay in alignment. I meditate, and I keep my mind as quiet as possible because I like to be conscious of what's on it. Yeah. I just like to be able to hear my own thoughts. Whoever asked the question earlier about how to get out of victim mindset, meditation. You can distract yourself and like do something else that makes you feel good. Follow your happiness, of course. I should have said that, but like as well. But meditation really is like everything for me, because when I meditate, when anyone meditates, it's like a form of like calming your senses, like calming your nervous system. And when you do that, all the bullshit like fades away, and you get into alignment with your inner being, which is God. When you get in alignment with your inner being, the true essence of the energy from the Most High begins to tap into your mindset. And you're just reminded that like all is well and everything is okay. So yeah, that definitely helps me out. I forgot to mention, I read my Abraham Hicks book a lot. That's my other spiritual book. It's like the basics of the law of attraction. That book calms me the fuck down. So I would work on all these things. Plus my last thing is my purpose. So when you are, kind of like trying to find yourself, and when you want to find that inner confidence and the self-love and all the things, going back to what I said before about like doing things that bring you happy, or seeking out the things that make you happy. It might be a little bit of a journey. It may not be an overnight thing, but like I've definitely come to realize that like using my voice makes me feel connected to God, because my voice is a part of how I channel God, right? Like by doing this, by sitting here helping you guys, speaking, like singing, affirming out loud when no one's here. Like I just really like using my voice. I've developed a very positive relationship with my voice. I used to be very shy, afraid to speak. I used to not know. It's hard to explain, y'all, but like there was a time in my life where like I couldn't like hear my voice. I just knew that I was speaking. And I don't know how else to explain that. I couldn't really hear myself, but I would speak. And I think like I just wasn't conscious, like my ears, or like I just wasn't in alignment with the vibration of my voice, or something, my vocal cords. Like I don't really know the technical words or the terms or whatever, but throughout my healing journey, I've come to recognize that like, oh my goodness, like my voice is beautiful. My voice is amazing. Like I've become more conscious of my voice and how powerful it is, how powerful words are, and how powerful my voice is. I don't know how else to explain it. And it was actually a very beautiful, emotional, transformative point in my life, because I started to love my voice, and I started to feel confident in my voice. And I started to realize, oh my goodness, this is like what makes me feel God. So it took some time, and it was a lot of resistance involved with that. But you just have to start seeking and start trying new things, do things that you haven't done before, try a new hobby, right? But most definitely self-care and self-love, like developing the relationship with your physical body and your mind, your spirit. And then like as a byproduct of all those things, you will come into alignment with something that makes you feel amazing. And more than likely it is your purpose. So just stay grounded. And like I said, books help, but definitely turn off social media for a little bit. Or if you do get on social media, like obviously tune into things like this, or, things that will help you develop as a person. And just be disciplined, it's definitely fun and good to like engage with people or whatever. But like, I just try to remember like this social media shit is a world. It's like not real life. And even the people on there, like, even though I know them and stuff, they're my friends and everything, but it's like, I'm not about to sit here and talk to y'all like all day. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna put my phone down a little bit and like clean my house or just like meditate or like be in the real world. You know what I'm saying? So I intentionally direct my attention to things that bring me happiness and make me feel confident. So yeah. Oh yeah. Last thing I want to say, just like ask yourself, like take a moment to yourself and ask yourself, what do I want to work on about myself? What is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time and I haven't done it, bitch? Like, let's start doing it, So yeah, focus on you. I'm 26 years old. I struggle with insecurities, anxiety, and I'm a people pleaser, but I don't know what to do or how to change that or any advice. Oh, no. Or how to change that. Any advice? Yes, girl. What's up? Shout out to you, C. Thank you for your question. So let's start with changing the narrative, right? So I would stop affirming that you struggle with these things and just affirm the opposite. Remix, flip it. So I am secure. I am confident. I am loved. I feel so confident in my skin. I feel so confident in my body. I feel so confident when using my voice. I'm becoming more confident in myself every day in every way. Raise your vibe, girl. Raise your vibe. Instead of saying like, I struggle with anxiety, let's say throughout the day, like I'm getting so much better at finding ways to just like relax and calm myself down. And I'm so proud of myself because girl, I remember when I used to have anxiety. I remember when I used to be stressed the fuck out, but now I'm like mostly chill. Like I'm dominantly like a very calm, cool, collective person. And I have clarity. Like my mind is clear and I don't overthink. So yeah, like, I mean, you can like basically kind of like say it how you want to say it, but you want to like just stop affirming unfavorable things about yourself. Like stop speaking that over your life because your thoughts are powerful. I mean, yes, your thoughts are powerful, but your words are powerful. And so sometimes like your words can, well, I feel like all the time your words influence your feelings. So I would just say that like I'm getting better and better every day in every way at working on my self-confidence. Like I'm feeling even better of a bitch as the days go by. Like baby, like last week was one version of myself and now I feel like you can't tell me shit. Like the part where like you said you struggle with people pleasing. So let's just like go ahead and change that narrative. So I would just say that like I am worthy of prioritizing my personal needs and I'm worthy of tending to my own emotions. And it's okay to help people as long as it's not at the expense of me, my needs, and me taking care of myself. You just have to kind of like start working on yourself. You have to tap into yourself and you have to work on loving yourself. Like all the things I just said in the previous question, the previous answer, it also applies to you, girl. So if you feel as though you are struggling with these things or you have in the past, because this is now a new story, now in order to change yourself, you work on yourself and you work on building your self-concept up. You work on building your self-confidence. You work on focusing on yourself and asking yourself questions of like, what do I like? What are some things that I want to work on about myself? What are some goals that I have that I want to accomplish for the future? You really just like put the focus on you. Start pouring into your cup and realizing that you are worthy, you matter, you have a life, and you're allowed to live your best life. So once you shift into that new version of self, it's going to feel weird because you're used to helping others. You're used to being there for others. You're used to solving other people's problems, right? You're used to receiving that validation from others by helping them and by just being there for them and everything. So it can be weird as fuck to prioritize yourself and your own needs, but you have to. You deserve to. You're worthy of it. And you don't want to become resentful. And you don't want to you don't want to be mad at yourself for wasting your life away by focusing on other shit. and you want to just like also forgive yourself. Just realize, girl, oh my goodness. Well, yeah, I may not have been focused on myself before, but I am now. So I forgive myself for being asleep, not conscious of my worth and value, but now I know it, and I'm going to start focusing on myself. So also some affirmations, self-concept affirmations. I am loved. I am chosen. I am valued. I am amazing. I am the greatest. I am the best. Yes, yes. I am a goddess. I am a queen. I deserve respect. I won't settle for less. And just like channel a very confident version of yourself. Even if you don't fully feel confident, just start the journey. Just start practicing taking pride in who you are and standing tall and loving you. Let's get into the SP, baby. I know a lot of y'all are here for the SP. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because like this is one of my specialties, y'all, because I done had a lot of trials and tribulations with the SP, baby. Okay, so I'm trying to manifest my boyfriend's total commitment and a secure and stable relationship, but it's hard because he's not making a decision. So you got to remember that he's a reflection of you. So everyone is you pushed out, meaning everyone is showing up in your reality, playing the role that you mentally assigned to them, consciously or unconsciously. Okay, so if he's showing up as a version of himself who's not fully committed or not making a decision, he's just reflecting back to you what you're thinking. So if you're thinking and perceiving that he's not making a decision, then he has no free will in your reality. So he has no choice but to show up as a version of someone who hasn't made a decision. So it's your job to make the decision. Just decide, like, that's my man. We're in a great relationship, a fully committed relationship. This is the best relationship I've ever fucking had. Like, we connect emotionally, sexually, spiritually, intellectually, physically, all the things. He holds space for me. He is there for me. He listens to me. He's a protector, provider, all the things. Whatever you want, shift your energy. I don't know why I just did a weird shift into the version of yourself who is already in the relationship with him. There's no waiting for it. There's no looking for it. Don't rely on a 3D, something in the 3D to give you confirmation or give you an answer or give you a decision that, okay, we're now together. Like, you just decide in your mind, this is how I manifest my SPs. And anything, like I said in the beginning, I just shift into the version who already has this. I just shift into the version. This is how I got my SP. This is how my SP started texting me out of nowhere the other night. He was going to text me anyways, but it just had to happen in that moment because I was in a victim mindset. I was giving away my power, waiting for him to give me a cue that, okay, we're good. When it's no, you just decide for yourself, oh yeah, I'm already his girlfriend. We're already in a bomb ass relationship. Bitch, we about to take a trip. We about to go on a vacation. We're always in constant communication, voice messages, text messages, phone calls. We're always communicating. We have the best communication. This is such a deep relationship. We vibe on so many fucking levels. You just decide that's what it is. You move like that energetically. You affirm that this is what it is over and over and over and over. And he will show up in your reality, giving the same energy that you assigned to him in your mind. Your mind is what is creating. You are the operant power. You are the operant power, not him. So you have to stop affirming that he's not making a decision, because then the universe is going to be like, boom, he's not making a decision. So let's play this scene. Let's give her evidence that he's not making a decision. So the story of you saying he's not making a decision, girl, it's not working in your favor. It's not working in your favor, so you might as well switch it. The work is changing the story and persisting in the new story, even when the evidence is not showing up in the 3D. You can be it even when you don't see it. That's what I tell myself all the time. I can be it even if I don't see it. But what I was saying about my SP the other day, when I was in bed chilling or whatever, and I was a little emotional in my feelings and stuff. And I was like, damn, I wonder, do he even really love me? I really was tripping. And then I was like, yes, the fuck he does. Yes. He's upset. I am literally the best choice for him. I'm the perfect girl for him. I literally just started building myself up in my mind, and I was like, oh yeah, I am amazing. I am incredible. I'm literally the best choice for him. We're perfect together. Why wouldn't he love me? Why wouldn't he choose me? Why wouldn't he prioritize me? Because I'm that bitch. I have this, I have that. I'm intelligent, I'm beautiful, I'm talented, I'm confident. Things are always working out for me. Oh yeah, and I'm the operant power and nobody has free fucking will. So that's my man. And girl, I came in the kitchen, grabbed my phone. He had texted me 3 times, sending me like links and stuff to a restaurant. He was like, do you like this? Do you want to go here? Like, let's try this new place. Like, I was just like, yeah, obviously, like, what the fuck? You know, so you have to be careful what you think about your SP. And Neville always talks about see them lovingly, see them lovingly, see them lovingly. So like this can be a little bit challenging. But at the same time, it's not. So like when Neville says see them lovingly, it's like you see. Also, I was doing this like yesterday when I told you my SP text me. I was in my bed laying down and I was a little depressed. And then I was like, bitch, fuck all that. Like I looked behind my shoulder and I imagined him holding me and us cuddling and like laughing together. And I don't know, it made me laugh. Like I was like, oh, like that would be like the best. Like literally we finna be doing that like tomorrow and shit. Like, I don't know. I just like created a scene and I was like, this is like what I want. Like this is like what I want. Like I want to always be smiling and like snuggling with him. Like I always want like to look at him, look in his eyes and see him smiling and like us just having the best time together. Like I'm about to cry. Like I could cry right now because I am able to like, I just have this like way about myself where I can channel a feeling. And he instantly texts me and I was like, oh yeah, bitch. Like I don't have to think that negative shit. Cause like when you're channeling negativity, that's what the universe is going to show you, or lack. So period. I just feel like I went off on a rampage, but the answer is self-concept. So like, yeah, you want to see him lovingly, but you also want to see yourself lovingly. So you just have to like remember who the fuck you are. Girl, when you start giving away your power, trying to figure out, is he gonna think? Is he gonna? That's the delay. That's creating more of a lack. So let me see what else I wrote. Yeah, the work is shifting into the version of yourself who was already in the secure, healthy, and committed relationship with him. Believe that you are worthy and deserving of receiving love. Believe that you are worthy and deserving of receiving a healthy, loving, committed, safe relationship where you can be vulnerable and you can express love and you can express yourself and you can have that reciprocated back to you. You're worthy of that. And he actually does love you and he actually has made a decision that he wants to be with you, but you have to claim that so that it can flow into your reality. And you have to continuously claim it. Like the work is like not necessarily manifesting in steps. It's to just go to the end and live in the end. Like live in the end, the wish fulfilled version of like y'all being in the best relationship ever. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but this is the work. Like you literally just, oh yeah, like I'm the bitch who has an amazing relationship. The thing that I always try to remind myself is that like I'm the operant power. Point blank period. Like my thoughts are creating everything. So he has no free will. He has to make the decision to be with me. Like it is what it is. And even if like he's not fully conformed, just keep persisting in the story. And he will conform fully. Like he doesn't have free will. And also like if he's showing up as an old version, it's either lag time or he hasn't fully conformed. So you just have to practice patience and stay focused on the end result. And when you become more confident in your power, then the triggers that you might get from noticing the old shit, like you're just going to be like, oh, okay, no, it's just like, it's finna die out. Like I just got to keep persisting. So be patient. Okay. SP and third party are married. I got rejected. Problem. I think they fit perfectly, but I don't want to think that no contact. Okay. So many things to unpack. Okay. So don't accept the rejection as final if your desire is to be with your SP, and it doesn't matter if there's a third party, and it doesn't matter if they're married. Again, circumstances don't matter, and they can shift at any point based on your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. So everything is a reflection of you. So you must have felt rejected in your mind and then manifested the rejection as a result. So you probably were telling yourself at some point, like, I'm not the chosen one. And that's okay. We all have moments of doubt and we all have low vibes or whatever. We all have struggled with a low self-concept, but you have to recognize that there are consequences in the 3D as a result of your low self-concept. So you manifested the third party in for whatever reason. Maybe you didn't feel confident. Maybe you didn't see it happening or something. But you have to remember that you're the operant power, and your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions are creating everything that's happening in your 3D. So the universe just gave you whatever's on your mind. So now SP and third party are married, but it's okay because you can just manifest the third party right on out. They can get divorced. They can separate. They can decide that they don't feel that they fit for each other. It doesn't have to be nasty or negative. It can be a situation where everybody gets what they want and it's a mutual decision, and the universe harmoniously creates a circumstance in which you can be with your SP, but you have to believe it. And you also have to stop thinking that they look good together. They might, I don't know, like I'm not hating or whatever, but it's just like the universe is giving you more of that. If you think they look great together or they fit perfectly, then they're going to fit perfectly in your 3D. Universe goes off of your literal thoughts. So like if you're like SP and third party fit perfectly, universe is going to reflect SP and third party fitting perfectly together. Like it's really that simple. So you have to just stop everything and switch the story. Also, you said, but I don't want to think that. Then don't think it. Like all this is letting me know is that you don't believe in yourself as the operant power. You just need to claim that you're the operant power and know and trust that your thoughts are creating everything. So this is what's going to play out if you continue to think that story. So you have to switch the story, and you have to be confident and know and trust that the third party will disappear, and it doesn't matter how. It's not your business how. The universe decides how. But just come up with a story that your SP made a fucked up decision, your SP wasn't thinking clearly, and your SP has now recognized the contrast of being with this third party, and this third party wasn't the one for your SP. And your SP is like, fuck, she's the one. So just create the story in your mind that like, he's focusing his thoughts on you and he's missing you, and all he's doing is thinking about you and feeling very regretful, and he's moving his way to you now. Or you can just affirm that like you guys are already together. Whatever the case may be, whatever feels most comfortable to you, create the story, stick to it, shift into it. Boom, point blank period. And focus on you and what you want. Because the more you focus on them, the more you're going to like get like evidence of them that's going to trigger the fuck out of you. So just focus on you. Just remember that you are the creator. So what do I do when insecurities kick in, especially when comparing myself to other women? Okay, period. So I feel like I keep saying period. If you're insecure, that is like letting me know that like you are not focused on your power. If you're focused on other women and you're thinking that someone is somehow like better than you or something, it's because you're not realizing that like how powerful you are. No one has anything better than you. We all have the same power to consciously create our reality based on our thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. And once you develop a relationship with your power, you know that you can create anything that you want for yourself in your reality. And you know that there's no bitch that can come between that. I just had to say it like that. There's no bitch that can come between you and your power. And by focusing on another girl, another person or whatever, it's giving that like your self-concept is not as high and powerful as it should be. You're not focused on your inner self-confidence, and you're not focused on like how amazing you fucking are. So I always say, I am amazing. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. Yes. Like when you know that about yourself, you know that other women exist who are beautiful and other women are around or whatever, but like there's no competition. Like they can't be threatening or they can't take anything from you if you have everything already within. You just have to tap into it. So once you practice more self-love and once you develop a relationship with your power, you're not really going to be worried about anyone else. And you're not going to be like focused on another girl or comparing yourself or thinking that someone has something that you don't, because that's an illusion. It's not really true. And it's just a distraction. And it's one of the reasons why I don't really focus on social media very much. I mean, you don't even have to get on social media and compare yourself. You can literally be walking down the street, but usually we start to do that when we slip out of our power and when we become in that low vibration. And, you know, we think that it's favorable to kind of compare and contrast, and there's no comparison. Like you are one of a kind, you are amazing, you are worthy. And yeah, you have to do the work to remind yourself of how powerful you are. And that's where reprogramming comes into play, and just persisting in the most positive story about you. Like, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's literally the the same, if not similar answer, like pretty much for the majority of these questions. Okay, quick little intermission because I had to pee. Okay, so what to do when SP and I are so different and we vibe differently. I want such a deep bond with him. Then affirm that you have such a deep bond with him. Seriously. You don't have to want it. It doesn't have to be separate from you. You can just claim that you already have a deep bond with him, and you could just live in the wish fulfilled, live in the end of that being your story. So like your thoughts are creating, and your story is creating. So whatever narrative you're telling yourself, whatever story you're telling yourself, whatever the story is about you and about you in relation to him, that's what's currently showing up. So if you feel that like SP and you are so different and you vibe different, then you just have to change the story and decide that like, oh my goodness, actually we vibe so well. Like we get along so well. We have so much to talk about. Like it's amazing how we vibe on so many similar topics. Oh my gosh, we can like literally get into a conversation and go for hours and hours and hours. And it just seems like we've known each other forever. Like, it's just amazing how like we're into the same things. And I'm so glad I found someone who I can vibe with personality wise and like who actually is in alignment with my mindset. Like, I'm just so happy and grateful that I finally found like this amazing SP who really does just like hold space for me and listens to me and respects me and protects me. And we just have the best vibes. And like, I'm just so happy and just like love him so much. And like everybody like always says that like they just like look up to us and like they want a relationship just like mine. Like, I don't know, you don't have to take it that far, but like, girl, just create an amazing, beautiful like story in your mind and just decide that this is now the story. Like, this is what it is. Like the old shit, like you just didn't have clarity. Now you have clarity. And now you know for a fact that you are the operant power. Your thoughts are creating. And this is the new story. Like, this is what it is now. And just live in your mind and your SP will conform. You can be it even if you don't see it. That's what I always tell myself. Like, I can be it even if I don't see it. Also, guys, I want to say that like when your SP comes in and starts to conform a little bit, it'll trigger you a little bit because you're not used to seeing your SP in the new version that you are manifesting. Even though you want that new version, it could be a little uncomfortable or shocking, triggering to your system, to your emotions, to your energy. But just work through it and remind yourself, oh yeah, this is what I asked for and I do deserve this. If it's a good thing, obviously, if like your SP is showing up a better version, the favorable version, the version that you want, it can be triggering a little bit, but you just have to work on self-concept and reiterate that you are worthy of this better version and you are worthy of love. You are allowed to have a good, healthy, positive SP in your life, relationship, all the things. And you just have to remind yourself that like, yeah, I'm that bitch. Like, I'm that nigga, like whoever, like I'm that person, you know, I'm the best. I'm amazing. I'm incredible. I am the best. Yes, yes. And they will conform. Instead of wanting, just say that you have. Just claim that you already have it, okay? Know and understand that, like, you're allowed to have that, you know, and just let it flow in. Okay, how to get your glow back after your SP hurt you. How to move on without keeping the past alive. So I'm not sure how your SP hurt you, and I'm sorry that your SP hurt you. You do, though, need to remind yourself that you are the God of your reality and you are the creator of the version that your SP came into your 3D showing up as. So if your SP did something hurtful, you didn't deserve the behavior, but you did create the version of your SP to show up in an unfavorable way based on your self-concept and your story about yourself in relation to your SP. So you have to build your self-concept. You have to raise your vibe. You have to raise your confidence. And you have to recognize that you are worthy and deserving of someone to treat you with love and respect. And in order for that to be mirrored back to you, you have to love and respect yourself. You have to remember that you accidentally, unconsciously created the negativity from your SP because of whatever you were thinking. You might have been afraid like of love, you might have not been feeling worthy of a healthy relationship. You might not have known what a healthy relationship looks like. You might not have just like believed in your desire, or you might have felt maybe that you're not good enough, or just some negative shit. You don't really have to figure out why the fuck or how the fuck you manifested the negative shit. You just have to focus on not doing it again by changing the story. And when you hold yourself accountable as being the operant power of the past, then you can realize that there's nothing really to be mad at SP for, because SP has no free will in my reality. So SP is me pushed out. Everyone is you pushed out. Everything is you pushed out, meaning SP showed up in your reality playing the role that you mentally assigned to SP consciously or unconsciously. So the goal is to be conscious of what you're thinking, because your thoughts are creating. Your thoughts are creating. Your thoughts are creating. Your thoughts are creating. You essentially do have to just let the past die, because it's already dead. You have to let it go, because there's nothing, you can't do anything about it. The power is right now. Your power is what you're thinking right now. You have the power to change your future right now. So, I mean, I would just focus on the now, and you just have to let go of the past. By the way, the more you focus on the past, the more you're bringing it into the present, which brings it into the future. So if you don't want the past to keep on playing out, then let it the fuck go. I mean that respectfully, but I'm just saying, like, don't hurt yourself even further by staying in the old shit. And I know, like, I've been here. I literally have been here. Like, I literally have like sat in my bed and like thought about my SP in the most negative way. Like, I literally was like, damn, like, I'm so pissed about this third party. I'm so pissed at what I saw on his Instagram. I'm so pissed. He wasn't being respectful here. Like, why didn't he prioritize me there? Like, I could go like all day long about shit that has played out in my 3D that pissed me the fuck off. But I would be doing a disservice to myself, because I would be channeling that negativity and creating more of it. So when you know and understand that your thoughts are creating everything, then you decide that, like, oh my gosh, I just want to get control of my mind right now and only think positive shit, because I only want positive shit in my 3D, and I only want things to work out in my favor. But you are allowed to feel your feelings. Like, let's just be honest. Like, we're humans and we have feelings. And like, when you see shit in your 3D, yes, you can hold yourself accountable for it or whatever the fuck, because you did create it. But also, that doesn't mean that it's not going to hurt. That doesn't mean that you're not allowed to feel pain. That doesn't mean that you're not allowed to like process, because whatever you resist persists. So like, if you don't release your emotions and shit, like, that's gonna get bottled up, and it's not good for anybody. It's not good for yourself. So let yourself like cry it out. Like, what I didn't tell y'all was, like, I was in bed the other day about my SP, thinking about that shit and other shit, and I was crying. Like, literally. I also was on my period too. Like, I've been on my period this week. I know it might be TMI, I don't know. But then the wine, and then I was by myself. I had some music. Oh, it was just like, girl. And then the remote control, the batteries died. So I was really crying. I was really upset. Anyway, it's okay to cry it out. But like, when you release yourself, like, tap back into your God state and reclaim your power. And remember that you can create better at any point in time. It all starts from within. It's all about your thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, and your imagination. So it's okay. It's okay. And you get your glow back by, like I said, tapping into your power, focusing on you, self-concept, building up your self-concept, baby. Go to the gym. Baby, do your hair, your makeup, do something for yourself. Take yourself on a lunch date. Find something to do that brings you happiness. For me, it is the gym. For me, it is skincare, facial, like really just like touching my body. Why am I rubbing my tits? Like, really just like touching my body and giving my body love and refreshing my mind by like staying tapped into my spiritual practices. What else do I like to do? Oh, I love to cook for myself. I love to make a big pot of like pasta or like spaghetti, or like I just love like very cozy type meals, you know, and then I'll like watch a movie and like I'll have a face mask on. But I really like doing things that only are for me, like specifically. Like I do like to cook for other people or whatever, but like there's something about cooking for myself and then eating it all by myself, you know, and like there's an art. Girl, my ring has been backwards this whole time. There's an art to like cooking. Like it's one of my favorite things to do. And then I'll have like a nice bottle of wine. I mean, but listen, maybe I shouldn't recommend the wine that I had because that was so strong. Anyway, it's okay to have like a little drink if that's what you do, but like, you know, responsibly, of course, but like take your time, figuring out what makes you feel empowered. But once you find it, practice doing it often. And that way you're not really giving away your power to your SP, or, you know, everything comes crashing down when you're triggered by something that happened with your SP and your 3D. Let's think about this. Like, what do you want? Don't you just want a healthy, happy, positive, amazing relationship with your SP? So focus on that. Focus on that. Like, we spend a lot of time in the past. We spend a lot of time in resent. We spend a lot of time pissed off, angry. And it really is because we're used to feeling that. At some point, you have to remember that, like, I just want to be loved and I deserve to be loved. And I just want a healthy, happy relationship with my SP. Like, so I'm not going to sit up here and fucking think negative shit about my SP, because that's not helping the situation. That's not giving me what I want. In fact, that's making me feel like shit. And in fact, that's driving me further away from my SP. So why am I going to sit here and pout about some shit that I'm responsible for anyway? When you are more empowered and when you are operating from the highest version of yourself, when you're in alignment with the Most High, you know that you are a creator, and you know that you are worthy, and you know that you're amazing, and you know that everything just works out for you. And you know that there's an SP over here who trying to get with you. You know, SP's over there. You know, it's money over here, opportunities over there. Ooh, it's a party over here. Hey, ain't nothing over there. You know what I mean? Like, you have options, and you continuously see evidence of you being abundant, and there's love everywhere, and you feel love within, and it is an amazing, beautiful experience. And you are like, you love feeling like this. Like, you have to get comfortable with that so that you can love feeling that, and you can get used to feeling that instead of the opposite. Because when you are on the high flying disc, when you are channeling a very high frequency, and when you see yourself lovingly, you know that everybody else loves you too. You know that everybody has to love you. You know that SP has to love you because you love you. And you know that everything and everyone is a mirror to you. And you don't even have a space in your mind for anything negative pertaining to your SP. Even if something negative happened in the past, you know that it's not even favorable to channel that. It doesn't even come up. It doesn't even come up. It doesn't even come up. So practice seeing yourself lovingly and seeing other people loving you and like hugging you, and like bring yourself back up, recreate the story, be confident in the new story, be patient with the unfolding of the new story, but know that you can create better and trust that it's unfolding right now. So yeah, girl, be confident in your power as the creator. The law is 24/7, baby. 24/7, 24/7, baby. 365. Anything can change at any time is what I'm saying. So SP wants an open relationship, and I don't. I don't want him to think about being intimate with other women. Easy. Change the story. So if you're affirming that SP wants an open relationship and you don't, affirm the opposite. SP hates the idea of being in an open relationship. It was just a phase. SP was exploring something that SP thought that SP wanted at the time. SP got their senses together, and now they are solely focused on the relationship with me. SP is ready to be monogamous and fully committed to me. I'm so happy and grateful that SP chose me, only wants to be with me, only wants to fuck me, doesn't want to fuck other people or be with other people. SP is so regretful that they ever thought about being in an open relationship. It was so weird because they almost lost the intimate bond with me. These days, when SP thinks about an open relationship, it stresses SP the fuck out. It sounds like a whole lot of. SP is so much more excited, feels so much more secure, feels so much more calm, and feels so much more clarity with the idea of being with me, only me, in a monogamous, very sacred, very rare, very mature, very committed bond. And I'm so happy that SP and I have such a great relationship. We do everything together. We have so much in common, from spirituality to sports to foods. We're into the same movies. We're into the same music. We just have a close bond with each other. And I love how the bond is getting deeper and deeper every day in every way as we continue to explore each other's mindsets. And SP really can't get enough of me. SP is so in love with me. SP is constantly thinking about me and only me and no one else. And SP is so fucking happy that they made the decision to focus on me, because SP knows that I make them a better person and I'm the best. I'm the perfect one for SP. And you know what? I am worthy of having a healthy, loving, monogamous relationship with SP. I am worthy of that. And I do deserve to have a healthy, loving, positive, mature, fun, free flowing relationship with SP. I deserve to grow old with SP, and I deserve just this magical, romantic, fairy tale like relationship. Like whatever you want with your SP, you just have to practice affirming exactly what you want, and you have to work on the story of SP, how SP views you. And then you also have to work on the story of your self-concept and how you view yourself, obviously. But how you see yourself within that relationship with SP. So don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. Focus on what you do want and stay there as best as you can. Because each and every time you get scared or you stop believing in your power, or you think like, oh my gosh, fuck, like SP is like going to stay focused on this stupid open relationship shit. What the fuck? It's just going to create more of that. You can have whatever, by the way. You can have whatever you want. So just stay focused on it and reprogram it, reiterate, persist, and know that you're worthy of it. Because I do think that like sometimes we struggle with the SP because like we want something so much. We want a specific relationship with SP, but like sometimes we'd be like, damn, like we have doubts because we don't even think that we could have the damn relationship or money or whatever it is. Like we be having doubts about whatever we're affirming. And, you know, like I said earlier, that's the ego. That's just like the human brain, like trying to keep you limited. But you are absolutely unlimited and you can have whatever it is that you want, to be completely honest. But you have to work on your self-love and your self-concept. And you have to actively remind yourself that you're worthy of whatever you want. So that when you work on that part, it's easier for you to believe that you can have it, even though you can still manifest whatever you desire without believing in it. But it always helps when you believe in it, you know, that way you can keep it, right? Sustain it. Your SP will conform. You just have to keep persisting in the favorable story. SP loves being intimate with me and only me. SP loves fucking me. SP and I have the best sex. SP and I are so romantically involved. SP always does really nice, cute little things for me. SP always surprises me. SP sends me love letters. SP doesn't even ever bring that shit up anymore. That is not even on SP's mind. I'm so glad that we got that out of our relationship. That didn't even resonate with anything that we have going on here. Like SP came to their senses and remembered that I'm the one, the only one, the chosen one, the best choice. Whatever helps you feel good about, you know, the vibe with you and SP, like just keep reiterating that. By the way, you're the one who came to your senses, not SP. Like you came to your senses and remembered who you are and how powerful you are and that you can have whatever you want and SP has no free will and you're allowed to have whatever relationship dynamic that you want with SP. And then SP comes in and reflects that back to you. So yeah. I feel like I'm saying the same shit over and over. But yeah, the work is remembering who the fuck you are on a continuous basis and reiterating it so that the 3D can continuously reflect back to you exactly what you want. So the work is not ever gonna really like end. The work is to just like persist in the stories that you want for your life. And I mean, literally I have manifestation journals and I affirm for so many different areas in my life, and I just like actively reprogram and reaffirm and persist in my stories so that like everything is going well. Sometimes like some bullshit will show up in my 3D and I'm like, fuck, I don't want that. And then I have to go in and work on it again, or like update the story, or delete some characters out the story or whatever, you know. Cause like I wish I was like a magician or something, but like I'm human. So not everything is going to be fully balanced at all times, but contrast is good. Let me scoot up to the mic. Contrast is really good and powerful because it allows us the space to make mistakes and learn from them, and recognize what we don't want so that we can create what we do want. And we came here to sift and sort. I feel like I always mess that up. We came here to sift and sort through the contrast so that we could expand as humans, so that we can expand as humans and create more. So I think I have like 2 more. Thank you guys for being patient with me, by the way, this whole fucking time. How do you act like you have something if you don't? So first you have to stop thinking, writing, affirming, and believing that you don't have it, because the work is deciding that you have the thing, even if you can't see it. So like I always say, like you can be it even if you don't see it. Manifesting for me, this spiritual journey, this journey of self-development and becoming more embodied and more empowered, is more than like manifesting like a car or a relationship. For me, it's about becoming the best version of myself and overcoming the bullshit from yesterday. And I don't put my attention solely on the thing. I just go to the end and I just like continuously like awaken myself on an even higher level more and more every day, as I recognize that like I already have everything within. So for me, I just decide that I'm already the woman who has a successful career, who has multiple streams of income, who is disciplined, who is very talented and confident and consistent, and who has the pet. Like I literally have decided that my dog's pen and play area is right here. So my dog is over there playing right now. And she's being very good, actually. She's being very quiet. And I'm so happy and grateful that my puppy is well behaved. And she's the cutest thing ever. So my puppy's not really physically there, okay? But like I've already decided that she is. She's there in the 4D, like in my mind. My puppy is right here. I already know her name. I already know how much she costs. I already know what her needs are every month. And my dream car is parked outside. I park in the same place every single day. My new luxury apartment is fully furnished and it looks beautiful. And I love my new bed set. So there are a lot of things. Here's the camera. What the fuck am I looking at? So there are a lot of things that are not necessarily in my 3D right now, but I don't care because I know that they're on the way. And my job is to relax, embody the version of myself who has the thing or things already. Know and trust that I'm the operant power, and keep trusting in my power, and know that my thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs are creating my reality. And I don't see things from a lack-based mindset. I focus on what I do have, and I focus on being grateful for everything. And like going back to what I said, like manifestation is not about getting a thing. It's about becoming someone. It's about becoming me, myself, my dream version of myself, and being her every day. And the purpose of that is for me. It's not for the car or the dog or for the guy or for the girl or whatever you're manifesting, or for the career. It's for me. It's for me. And when you understand that at the end of the day, the only person that you're doing this for is you, then the things don't matter as much anymore. But to answer the question, I just relax and I live in the end, babe. I live in the end, and I cultivate a very clear vision in my mind of what my life looks like when the manifestations are here. And I do the best I can with what I already have to experience that.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
As humans, we are always going to want more. When I make $100 million, I'm going to want 200 million, you know, and I'm not even going to fucking need it. And right now, I could manifest $1 million, but I could also just enjoy what I have right now. And I could easily want a dog, a dream car, like a dream relationship, whatever. But I'm also okay with what I have right now because I have everything within, and I just have to tap into a feeling. And we've been programmed and trained that we're supposed to like have things and people and relationships, but we don't really need relationships. We don't really need the things. We don't really need anything. I mean, food and water and shelter, of course, but like aside from that, what I'm saying is like we can really just be grateful for what we have. And I just felt a lot of y'all roll your eyes at me, but I just need you to stay with me for a second. Like, when you adopt a state of gratitude and appreciation for what you already have, that really is the true art of manifesting, because you're not moving in a state of lack. You know that you already have everything you need and you're grateful for what you have. Gratitude and appreciation are two of the highest frequencies, if not the highest frequency. And when you are in alignment with the Most High, that is when you are your most powerful. And so naturally you will just attract everything that you desire. So how to act like you have something when you don't? I mean, you already do. It's within. So you just have to recognize that. Okay, so how to deal with being an empath. I am a guy who has struggled with emotions all my life, from being emotional and even physically hurting when others are in pain. The emotional roller coaster is wild. Okay, I'm very sensitive and I can feel on a very heavy level. And I have experienced situations where like I've seen like physical violence like on TV or whatever. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch a lot of TV. Or if someone is being abused or, you know, something very dark is happening, I will like just start to feel pain, even in real life on the news or whatever. I that's why I block out a lot of the media to protect myself. I'm aware and conscious of what's going on, and I do consume so that I can be aware, but to a certain extent, not at the expense of my own wellness and happiness. So let's say that somebody is getting punched in the arm, or like, let's say something, you know, worse happens to their arm. Like I suddenly like feel pain in my arm. And it hurts my physical arm, like is hurting, but also my spirit is hurting. My soul is hurting. And then like I get mad. I'm not going to speak on it too much because I don't want to accidentally channel that. Cause sometimes when I talk, like I start to feel my words and stuff. So what I'm getting at is like, I am very sensitive and I can accidentally like start to give myself some pain if I focus hard enough on, like whatever I'm giving my attention to, right? Even if like a baby is crying or like there's like a kidnapping movie or something, like I can't handle too much of that because I will start crying. I will start getting stressed out. Like my best friends or whatever, like I used to take out the pain on them because I just didn't know how to process. Like we would be watching movies and then I would see something really horrible happen in the show. And then all of a sudden, like I'm in pain and then I'm like, why the fuck y'all got me watching this shit? And then they're like, yo, didn't you pick the movie? Like they be like, what the fuck is you on? And it's really because I'm sensitive and I'm pissed. This is the old story. I didn't know how to process that pain. So it's like that pain, it manifested in the 3D. Like it manifested as me yelling and popping off at people because I'm mad that somebody just got hurt. And I didn't like to see that because I'm so loving and caring and empathetic. Why the fuck is there so much darkness in the world? And like now I'm mad and like popping off on people. You see how that negative energy just transfers. So, you know, then I get kicked out and I got to go home and think about my actions and shit. And now niggas don't want to talk to me and like all the things. So I definitely had to learn how to not let myself feel like that. Like I am speaking facts right now. Like niggas would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Kayy? Like we just watching a movie. And then I'm like, how do y'all not feel that? Like, how do y'all not feel that pain? Like, and you know, my best friend is a director, and a filmmaker, and like he just comes from a different perspective of like, I know this shit is fake. Like if it happens to be something that's fictional, like people can create safety nets for their minds in different ways. And for him, it was just like, well, I understand that this is fiction and I understand that the story is fake and blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't affect me in the same way that it does you. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's fake. Like somebody actually wrote this. Somebody created this. How could somebody create this and then sell it? And then like my sensitivity be on a whole other level, y'all. And my other best friend, she's just like, I don't know. Like I understand that it's dark, but it doesn't like piss me off in the same way that it does you. Like, so, you know, it's taken me some time to figure out like, damn, I'm different. Like I channel emotions differently. Like I'm very sensitive as fuck. Like I really am. So I had to teach myself how to have like emotional regulation, like over my body, like in mind and spirit. And to be honest, like I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch a lot of shows. And even when I do, like I've strengthened my emotional guidance system and my emotions to the point where like I can see something like accidentally, like negative or whatever, and it doesn't hurt me the same. Like I do feel, but I don't allow myself to deeply feel. Like I have like managed to get to a point where I have a little bit of more of control over myself, to the point where I'm not yelling at people, popping off on people. And I just like have had to teach myself that we do live in a very vast universe, right? And we are going to have contrasting experiences. Like it's inevitable that we come across something that is going to make us feel low vibrations. Like I wrote it before I get into that. So there's nothing wrong with being an empath or having emotions. I just want to say that absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I do believe that it is a gift. So I choose to see the best in my gifts, and I choose to see the best in myself. And I choose to see the best in like the way God made me. I made a post about empaths. So an empath is a person who has a heightened ability to sense and feel the emotions of others. Empaths can be affected by negative emotions such as stress or anxiety, and may find it challenging to be in crowds or around people with heavy, intense emotions. So empathy is a natural human trait, but some people may have a stronger or more sensitive empathic nature than others. Being an empath is a wonderful gift, allowing you to connect with others, understand their experiences, and show them compassion. Being an empath is amazing because as an empath, you walk around this universe and you see everything through the eyes of source energy or God. If you ask me, that is just the ultimate superpower. And the whole comment section was divided. A lot of y'all was saying, this is a good thing. Oh my goodness, I love being an empath. This is me. A lot of y'all were saying this is a curse. I don't see my gifts as anything negative. I am blessed to be able to sense my way through life and feel my way through life, and be able to feel when I'm not in the best mood or when I am in an amazing mood. I'm grateful that I can feel my way through life, because when I do have emotions and when I do feel, I know that it's coming. I know that that energy is coming from God. I know that that is my inner being. That is my inner guidance system leading me and guiding me, navigating me through my universe. So if I couldn't feel, I don't know who I would be, and I don't know how I would be. I don't think I would have any guidance if I couldn't feel. So I'm blessed to be able to channel my inner guidance system and feel everyone and everything around me. And if I'm not necessarily feeling the most positive, because I am human and I'm not always going to be one way or the other, I just like to find a happy medium or a neutral point to where I can properly analyze my 3D, see it as information, and so that I'm not always triggered, right? And I want to say, like, I am dominantly positive. I am a dominantly, high vibrational thinker, feeler type of person. I do try and stay in alignment with the Most High. But like, I'm human. Like I said, like, I'm not always going to be up here. So I do try and find that common ground so that, I'm not like like reacting to something and then I'm like all like low and stuff. Like I like to get out ahead of it. If you guys read or study or listen to Abraham Hicks, you know that Abraham always talks about getting out ahead of the emotion, which means like just staying ready, staying like in your power so that you don't easily get like knocked down by like what you see.
Because if you get out ahead of it, what I intend is to have fun. If you're out ahead of it, even though somebody who joined your dinner table who was in a bad mood and wasn't planning on having any fun, if you got out ahead of it with your intent to have fun, you're more likely to have fun even though he isn't. This is powerful stuff because we love you so much, you are knee-jerkers. You have knee-jerk reactions to life, and that holds you in mundane creation. It holds you in less powerful creation. It doesn't let you feel your absolute power.
And like I said before, the contrast is necessary and is helpful because it helps us decide what we want and who we are, and what we like and what we don't like, what is wanted, what is unwanted. And we are the meaning assigners. So we get to decide and assign what we feel is negative and what we feel is positive. And it's okay if we experience sadness. And it's okay if we experience like low vibes, like depression. It's okay because we came here to feel. We're allowed to feel. And if we didn't experience such sadness, if we didn't experience such pain, if we didn't experience such low vibes, then how would we even know or appreciate what it feels to be happy, what it feels to be positive, what it feels to be on the high flying disc, right? How would we even know how to ask for more? How would we even know how to expand and grow if we didn't experience the low? I personally take pride in being able to feel. Like I personally take pride in being able to express my vulnerability and love with my whole heart. I take pride in that. Some of you motherfuckers is blocked. Some of you motherfuckers is blocked off. I ain't even gonna lie. Some people literally are so blocked from source that they lack empathy, and it's not a pretty picture. Like it's a dark vibe. And so I would rather be connected to God. I would rather be connected to my emotions. I'd rather be able to cry, feel, experience when I'm sad, experience when I'm lonely, depressed, and things like that, so that I can teach myself how to feel better feelings, or teach myself how to feel love, and teach myself how to love others. So like I said before, if I'm not feeling extremely positive, I just do my best to find that common ground where I feel good. You know, I feel good. I'm not feeling feelings of stress, anxiety. I don't feel like I got to wake up in fight or flight. I don't feel like I'm in survival mode. Like I just like to feel good. Chill vibes. Like I'm chilling, I'm calm, cool, collected. I have clarity. Okay. Happy medium. Okay, baby. You know, I don't always have to be jumping for joy, but like, I'm chilling. So in order to regulate my emotions though, I'm just honest with myself. And I just reiterate that like, yes, girl, you have a heart filled with love. Okay. A heart filled with joy. And you want to give that love and joy to everybody. You want to save the world. I want to just hug everybody. But we live in a world of contrast. So there will be people who are like you, but there will be people who are not like you. There will be things that you will see and experience that are what I feel are positive. And there will be things that I will experience that I feel are negative as well. And so there may be times when I see some shit I didn't want to see and I'm not ready for it. There may be times where I'm triggered and I didn't expect to be triggered. And I will have moments where I deeply feel for others, like deeply. And it's okay. It's okay to feel for others. It's okay to want to help. It's okay to feel deeply for others, but it's not helpful or favorable or healthy for me to feel for others so heavily that it's at the expense of my own emotions. It's not necessarily okay to fully allow myself to become energetically drained, like as a result of focusing on someone else's pain or trauma or problems, And yeah, like if I'm watching something on TV, like I don't have to allow it to like make me feel pain. I don't have to focus that deeply into it. Sure, I'm allowed to like feel a way about it. I'm allowed to be like upset about it, mad about it or whatever, but like it can't be to the point where like I'm now like in an emotional spiral over like what's going on. Like we do have to protect ourselves to some degree when we are consuming the media or things on TV or just like other people in general, especially as empaths. Like we do have to like love and be loving and caring, but like we do have to, it just has to be to a certain degree. I have to be honest. I've had to teach myself that it's my responsibility to give myself love and make sure that I'm feeling positive within my body and I'm feeling safe within my body. So while it is thoughtful and very empathetic to feel for others, and I definitely should do that, and so should everybody, we do have to tend to our own needs and our own emotions, and we do have to prioritize our own emotions, especially so that we can be able to be there for others. You know what I mean? Like, because when we haven't focused on us and when we aren't focusing on ourselves or giving ourselves the appropriate amount of love, then we can't be of service to other people. It just doesn't work like that. So don't skip over yourself and help other people and neglect yourself. You know, focus on your needs and your emotions, then help others. You know what I mean? That's when you're at your best. And I really am not trying to like promote selfish vibes, but at the same time, if you are the type of person who you've never learned how to focus on yourself and you literally don't know how to be selfish and you are more focused on others or your energy is more in somebody else's energy, yes, bitch, you do have to learn how to be selfish because that's not healthy. And this is coming from someone who in the past, I've manifested a lot of fucked up situations in my life to the point where like I'm now in danger or like my life is going to shit or bitch, I'm broke as fuck, because I'm like, my natural energy is like, I want to help others. I want to help others. And so I felt like that was my duty to help other people. And I didn't know how to love myself. And that was a dangerous thing for me at one point in life. I've clearly learned how to manage my empathic nature and, you know, put myself in a position to where I can help others to the point where, you know, I'm still safe and my cup is full and bitch, I got my green juice right here and everything. And, I'm safe. I'm protected. I'm in my home. Child, the lights is on. Hallelujah, Jesus. And yeah, so I've figured out a different way to live my purpose that's more favorable, and it's not at the expense of like my health and wellness, and like I'm not fucking stressed out, my hair's not falling out. I recognize that although I may feel responsible or deeply connected to the pain or trauma of others, it's not my responsibility to carry that pain. It's not. And like that really, like once I admitted that to myself, I felt a weight lift itself off my fucking shoulders, because I used to walk this earth and think that like I was supposed to like save everybody. And no, not really. But like, I do feel as though my calling is to help people, but like saving people, like, no, like I'm not Superwoman. I can pray for people and manifest healing for people and things of that sort. But like, I don't think anyone is like supposed to just like save anyone. Like we're supposed to like save ourselves, you know? And I mean that so lovingly and respectfully. So when I allowed myself to understand that truth, I like released like this energetic weight that I was carrying. Abraham Hicks said, release your sense of responsibility to the world and let your responsibility be to your connection with source right here and now, and you would solve all your problems. That was the thing that I had to teach myself. I don't know about you, but I literally had to release this responsibility that I had to the world. I just decided to put my emotions and feelings into myself, build myself up, heal myself, and channel my gifts in a positive way, in a positive way, and allow myself to feel as well. I allow myself to feel. I cry if I need to cry. I meditate often. I have talks with myself and God, and I write out what's on my mind. I speak out what's on my mind with doing this, but also I speak to myself in my voice memo on my phone. I'll be like, hey girl, like it's been a long week. Let's talk about it. What's on your mind? Let's get it out. Let's address it. Why do you feel like this? What do you want? Like I will cry, girl, and then I will play back the message, the voice message. It might be a whole 45 minutes to an hour. I listen to myself, let it out, and I feel how I need to feel, and I delete it. I just remember that self-love is the most powerful thing. And I love other people, like in a way that's safe for me, in a way that I can. I had to humble myself a few years ago because my ego felt like I could save everybody. My ego felt like I could just take on everything and do everything. Like my ego is like, no, we finna save this house. We finna get this job and be the employee of the year. And we about to save this man that I'm in this relationship with who needs a lot of healing and saving. We about to save him and pour all this love into him. We about to pay for everything for everybody. We about to be daughter of the year. We about to be sister of the year. We about to be wifey girlfriend of the year. Like, it's not even that my ego wanted all of these awards and accolades. It was really just like I felt like I was responsible for everybody. I don't know, but girl, I humbled myself when my hair started falling out. I was like, actually, no, the fuck, I'm not that bitch. Like, so get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, so I help when I can, and I always feel, but like if the feeling becomes a little too much for me, I pour back into my own cup. I rejuvenate my energy. I meditate. I rejuvenate my energy. I spend some quiet time alone to myself, building up myself again. I don't allow myself to get drained like I used to, because now I understand that I have limits, right? Like now I understand that like my boundaries, I understand that I have boundaries. Okay. And I help when I can. And when I cannot, I pray and I affirm safety and healing for myself and those around me and for my whole universe and for everyone in the universe. You can affirm that like I live in a very positive, peaceful, safe universe, and everyone and everything around me, everything that I see, everything that I feel is positive, is safe. No one is being harmed. I'm protected. Everyone in my reality is being protected. So you can do those affirmations so that you can assure that you are in a safe environment. I like to practice the process of pivoting. Another Abraham Hicks technique. So once you understand that every subject is two subjects, what is wanted and unwanted, you can learn to see the more positive aspects of whatever you are giving your attention to. So the process of pivoting is deliberately looking for a better way to approach whatever you are giving your attention to. I literally just taught myself how to focus on something less painful, even if it takes like little baby steps. It's like to do my best to work my mind to something more positive. And it takes practice, but it's a way that I regulate my nervous system, to be completely honest. Like if I see something that heavily triggers me, instead of reacting to it, I do my best to remind myself that, okay, this pain is separate from me. Even though I don't like it, I don't have to focus on it so much so that I now feel it myself. Like, it's possible for me to know something painful is happening without taking on the pain. I don't have to allow myself to feel it. I know it's there. It's not making me feel the best. And I know and trust that help is on the way. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. This person is moving into a space of healing as we speak. This person is healing as we speak. I do my best to see the best in this situation, in this person. And I affirm that help is on the way. I affirm that healing is underway. Healing is underway. I just say positive mantras that help raise my energy a little bit And my belief system is that my words, thoughts, and beliefs are powerful. So I can manifest for others to receive help. And I affirm that everyone around me is safe, loved, protected, and there's peace and harmony all around me. So yeah, but like, I just gotta be real with myself and just let myself know that, girl, like, if you see something tragic, like, you can observe it and you can make a judgment on it, but you don't have to take on the feeling of it. And like, I just do the best that I can to channel my emotions into more positive shit, like this right here, and singing. I have been in the studio a little bit, so I found another form of art where I can use my voice. So music is a new thing that brings me happiness and helps me to express my emotions in a more positive way. And I mean, your emotions don't have to be a struggle, is kind of like what else I wanted to say. Like, it doesn't have to be an emotional roller coaster, right? Like, it doesn't have to be like that. To those of you guys who are saying it's exhausting and to be an empath and it's draining, then you aren't spending enough time alone. I would just say, like, find some time to rejuvenate and spend time with yourself and like recharge, like, because it doesn't have to be exhausting and it doesn't have to be like draining. Like, yes, it has its draining moments. Yes. But like, also you have control over what you give your attention and focus to. You have control over, like, I think somebody had left a comment was like, I walk into a room and I can just feel everybody hating on me. And I'm like, yo, like, change the story. Like, just change the story and affirm that, like, you walk into a room and like everybody is just so fucking happy and positive and like excited to see you, and everybody's so supportive of you. Everyone's complimenting you. Like, everyone is letting you know how grateful they are that you have graced them with your presence. Like, you're the creator of your reality, babe. So, you know, the gifts that God gave you are not a mistake. So how do you move on from the negative energy around you when you cannot change it? So like, I just feel that like, if you think that you cannot change something, I just personally feel like that's a limiting belief. We are the creators of our reality and you are your universe and everything flows through you. So you can change anything at any point when you change your story and when you realize that you are the creator of your reality and your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions are creating your circumstances. So if you feel and perceive, and if there's evidence around you that is giving you cues that there's negativity in your environment, you just have to realize that like, you are the creator of all circumstances based on whatever was happening in your mind. Now, if there is something abusive happening, or if people are violent, and if it's shit like that, I mean, yes, we still are the creators, but get yourself away from those people, or like, you know, cut the people off, or get out of the toxic environment, or get the necessary help that you need. And you don't deserve to be abused or in pain or hurt or anything like that. We still are responsible for the circumstances that present themselves to us in our 3D, because our mind, our thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions and imaginations are creating everything. So when you hold yourself accountable and recognize that you are the creator of your reality, then you can analyze the bullshit that you've created, and then you can decide that, okay, I created this, I don't like this shit, so now I can just change my story and create something else. So you just have to create a new story. What do you want for your life? What do you want to see in your reality? If you want something more positive, you have to decide what that looks like for you. And you have to create the story, affirm it, persist in it, and it all starts with self-concept. So create a story for yourself, create a concept for yourself. Who are you? What does your positive life look like? What does the new chapter look like for you? Who are you in the story? Do you have a job? Do you have friends? Do you have love in your life? Do you have money? How much money do you have? Like, do you drive a dope car? Like, what are you doing creatively? What are you doing for your work? Like, what's your career looking like? Like, what type of friends do you have? So use this time to analyze the contrast and recognize what you don't want and then remix it, create a new story for yourself, and really manifest the life that you want. Seriously, because you have that power. You are the operant power. No one has free will in your reality, and you are so powerful. So you're literally rewiring your whole brain so that you can create better circumstances and a better reality for yourself. And it does take discipline and constant refocusing and constant attention to your thoughts. And you don't have to drive yourself crazy thinking of every single thought, but just know that your thoughts are creating. And it's important to take notice to how you feel as well. I do notice that a lot of people talk about thoughts when manifesting, and that is important. But I am an empath, and I move my way through, like, I navigate through life with my feelings. So I like to take note of how I feel. And usually that is an indicator to me what type of experience I'm having. So I think it is important to take that time to yourself, meditate, and really just like develop a personal relationship with yourself where you actually can feel yourself, because your feelings are important as well. Like, it's not just thoughts. So yeah. But you know what, you guys, I've been sitting here for a minute, and girl, I'm looking real sweaty and oily and like all the things. And my back is starting to hurt, and I did answer all the questions. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I really do hope that this episode helps you guys. I'm a little annoyed that I wasn't able to get into money, but we will do that for the next one. And if you guys have more questions, you guys can send me questions on my email, heychannelkayy@gmail.com. And then you guys can also go ahead and DM me your questions at Channel K on Instagram. Shout out to all the TikTokers that support me. We have a huge platform over there. Shout out to all the Spotify listeners. And if you guys would like a personalized affirmations tape or personalized mantras or just a personalized recording or anything of that nature, you guys will find the information in the link down below and all the links on all my social media platforms. If you guys would like to one-on-one work with me, you guys will find that info as well. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for listening, and thank you for sitting here with me through all of this. I appreciate your support. Again, my name is Kayy. This is Channel K. Thank you for listening. Remember to love yourself, be patient with yourself, and never forget how powerful you are. Never forget that you are the creator of your reality. Never forget that your thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, and imagination is creating it all. And that is an amazing thing, and it is a blessing, and I'm so grateful. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, bye guys. Not me punching this. Let me do that again. I will see y'all in the next video.